In this session, we will understand what Greibach normal form is and how to convert context-free grammar into Greibach normal form step by step. Coming to the definition of Greibach normal form, a context-free grammar is said to be in Greibach normal form if every production rule is of the form A tends to A alpha. Here left hand side capital A is a non-terminal symbols. In the right hand side small a is a terminal symbols followed by alpha is a possibly empty sequence of non-terminal symbols. That is left hand side non-terminal symbols tends to right hand side terminal followed by non-terminal symbols or a terminal symbols. In simple words, each production must start with a terminal followed by 0 or more non-terminal symbols. Examples of Greibach normal form is, see the first example, A tends to terminal symbols A followed by non-terminal symbols A, B, A. Then next production A tends to terminal symbols B. This is in Greibach normal form because it starts with the terminal A followed by non-terminal symbols. In the second production, also in Greibach normal form because it starts with the terminal and has no non-terminal after it. Next, S tends to terminal symbol C followed by non-terminal symbols A, B, and production A tends to terminal symbols A followed by capital A or terminal symbols B followed by capital B or terminal symbols B. And last one, B tends to terminal symbols B. Here all these productions are in Greibach normal form because each right hand side start with a terminal symbols followed by non-terminal symbols or a single terminal symbols. But last example, S tends to capital S terminal symbols B followed by capital S. Next S tends to terminal symbols AA. These are not in Greibach normal form because the right hand side starts with a non-terminal or as only terminals without a non-terminal after the first. Next, procedure to convert a context-free grammar to Greibach normal form. In step 1, eliminate all useless symbols, null production and unit production from the grammar and construct Chomsky normal form. Step 2, rename the variable as A1, A2, A3 for consistency. Always let the start symbol be A1. Coming to step 3, for each production of the form A base I tends to A base J alpha, apply the following condition. First condition, if I less than J, leave the production as it is. This is because A base J will be defined later in Greibach normal form and can be substituted. Next condition, if I greater than J, substitute A base J in the production of A base I because A base J already been defined in terms of terminals and non-terminal. Last condition, if I equal to J, this is left recursion. To eliminate left recursion, if the production is A base I tends to A base I alpha or beta, replace it as A base I tends to beta or beta B, then B tends to alpha or alpha B. This introduces a new non-terminal symbol capital B to help remove the left recursion structure. In the last step, after applying the above steps, ensure that all productions start with the terminals. If there are productions like A base I tends to A base J alpha, and A base J is already in Greibach normal form, then substitute the Greibach normal form of A base J into A base I. Continue this until every production start with a terminal followed by 0 or more non-terminal symbols. Take an example problem. Convert the following context-free grammar to Greibach normal form. The given grammar S tends to non-terminal symbols AA or terminal symbols A. Next production, non-terminal symbols capital A tends to non-terminal symbols SS or terminal symbols B. As per the procedure, in the first step, check for useless symbols, null productions and unit production. This grammar does not have useless symbols, null productions or unit productions, and construct Chomsky normal form. The given grammar is already in a Chomsky normal form because in the right hand side two non-terminal symbols are a single terminal only. In the second step, rename the variables. Take the left hand side non-terminal symbols A1 assigned to the variable capital S and A2 assigned to the variable capital A. Then replace it. S replaced by A1 tends to AA replaced by A2 or terminal symbols A. Next A tends to capital S or small b. Instead of capital A, substitute A2 tends to non-terminal symbols SS replaced by A1. So A1 or small b. Now the first production consider as equation 1, second production consider as equation 2. Step 3, constructing Greibach normal form. Take the equation number 1, A1 tends to A2 or A. As per the procedure, in the first condition, I value is 1, J value is 2. So the condition I less than J for both production 1 less than 2. Condition true. When condition is true, leave this production as it is. Now look at the second equation. A2 tends to A1 or B. Here I value 2, J value 1. Check the condition I greater than J, 2 greater than 1. Condition true. When condition is true, substitute A1 production in A2. Here A1 production, A1 tends to A2 or A. Next production A2 tends to A1 B. Then A2 tends to, instead of A1, substitute A2 then balance A1. Here A2 A1. Or next to production A. Instead of A1, substitute small a, then you will get A capital A1 or remaining production B. Then you will get A2 tends to A2 A1 or A1 or B. Consider as equation 3. In equation 3, I value 2, J value 2. Both are equal. If both are equal, which means I equal to J. And do the left recursion. If we have A base I tends to A base I alpha or beta, then we replace it with A base I tends to beta or beta B. Next B tends to alpha or alpha B. Here what each symbol represents: A base I, the non-terminal that has left recursion, example A2. Alpha, the part of the production that comes after A base I in the recursive rule, right hand part of the left recursive production. Beta, the non-left recursive part of the production, does not start with A base I. Capital B, a new non-terminal introduced to remove the recursion. Take the equation number 3, A2 tends to A2 A1 or AA1 or B. The production which is of the form AI tends to A base I alpha or beta. Here A base I is A2. Alpha is A2. Then remaining productions are going to be a beta. After expanding, that is using this equation, you will get A2 production and B production. Here AI tends to beta or beta B. What is AI? A2. So A2 tends to beta or beta B. Beta going to be AA1 or B. Here you write AA1 or B. Then beta B. Then you multiply with the capital B, AA1B or B capital B. So the entire production going to be a Greibach normal form. Terminal followed by non-terminal symbols or a single terminal followed by number of non-terminal symbols, terminal followed by non-terminal symbol. And next equation, B tends to alpha or alpha B. So B tends to alpha A2 A1. Here you substitute A2 A1 or alpha B. Then you multiplied with capital B, A2 A1 B. So this production consider as equation number 4. In this production, A2 are in a Greibach normal form because terminal followed by non-terminal symbols or a single terminal or terminal followed by any number of non-terminal symbols or terminal followed by non-terminal symbols. But B productions are not in a Greibach normal form. Still we need to find out Greibach normal form of B production and A1 production. Now only we got A2 production as Greibach normal form. Consider as equation Roman letter 1. When you substitute A2 production in a B, then you will get a B as a Greibach normal form. B contains two productions, A2A1 or A2A1B. By replacing A2, you will get AA1A1, BA1, AA1BA1, then B capital B A1. One more production is there. Instead of A2, substitute entire production. You will get AA1, A1B. B A1 B. A1B, A1B, B capital B, A1, B. Finally, your B production going to be a Greibach normal form. Still, we need to find out Greibach normal form of A1 production. Then substitute A2 production, that is Roman letter 1 in A1 production, that is equation number 1. You will get A1 tends to A1 A2 or B A2, A1 B A2 or B A2 or A. For your understanding, here A2 contains AA1. Here you substitute instead of A2, AA1. Then you will get AA1 A2. AA1 A2. Next, B. Here you substitute BA2. Then write BA2. Third production AA1B. Here you substitute AA1BA2. Then write AA1BA2. Last production B capital B. Instead of A2, substitute B capital B followed by A2. Here you write B capital B A2. Finally, leave the production terminal symbols A because it's already in a Greibach normal form. Here you write small a. Finally, we got Greibach normal form of A1 production, A2 production, then B production. Here A1 production going to be terminal followed by non-terminal symbols, terminal followed by non-terminal symbols A2, then terminal followed by non-terminal symbols or terminal followed by non-terminal symbols, finally terminal symbols. Next A2 production going to be terminal followed by non-terminal, terminal symbols, then terminal followed by any number of non-terminal symbols or terminal followed by non-terminal symbols. Last one B production, terminal followed by non-terminal, terminal followed by non-terminal symbols and terminal followed by non-terminal symbols. Remaining all productions going to be a terminal followed by non-terminal symbols. This is your final Greibach normal form. I hope you all understood the concept of Greibach normal form. If you have any doubts, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more educational videos. Thank you for watching.